Hi, I'm Rian, one of the CAD engineers for Team Marlin. This is a new series where I'm going to take you through the making of an entry-class F1 Schools car using OnShape. Quick note before we start, make sure to read the full rules and regs so you know the dimensions of all the parts of your car. Also, I'm not going to be building a perfect car, so do lots of research into aerodynamics before you start making digital models. An excellent resource to use is our aerodynamics series, which you can find on our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to take you through the basics of OnShape and how to import the no-go zone into a document. So firstly, you want to go to the F1 Schools UK website and then go to the competition and downloads area. So then scroll down to the entry class no-go zone and download the IPT file by right-clicking and then save link as. Once you've done that, go to OnShape and then create import files and select the IPT file. So import to a single document and then create a composite part. This one needs to be checked. So then once it's uploaded, click on it to open it. And this will bring you up onto the Part Studio page. So the no-go zone is the base of an F1 Schools entry class car, and you can't cut into it apart from 2 axle holes. So we're going to be building our car on top of this. So now I'm just going to take you through the basics of OnShape and how to navigate different tools. So first, on the left, you have the default geometries. So these are the default objects that are placed into your Part Studio. You have the origin, which is at 0, 0, and you have the top, front and right planes, which we're just going to hide because we don't need them because we've already got a base imported. You also have all the actions you've done. You can use this rollback bar just to go in different points of time on your Part Studio. Then at the right, you have the view cube, which allows you to just change the view of your car or part. And you can also lock onto different views that are preset, like top, left, right, and then corners. You can also use the arrows at the top to rotate, and then use the scroll bar on your mouse to zoom in and out. So now we're going to look at the sketch feature. And you just have to select a plane where you want to sketch it, and this allows you to just create drawings, which is the base for your 3D modelling. So we have the line tool, which is the basic straight lines, and you can just draw straight lines. You can lock it onto corners, like that. You can also lock it onto lines, and then you can also find the center points, or midpoints. And if you press escape, you can escape the line feature. So you also have the rectangle tool, and this is the corner rectangle tool where you just select 2 corners. You also have the center point rectangle tool, which is where you select the center point and then 1 corner. Also have center point circle, just create circles as well as center point arc. So these are just some of the really basic geometry features. Now, the construction tool is how you create construction lines which don't actually 3D model. They're more for creating boundaries and of your front wing, for example, so you don't go over the chord and thickness. So we're just going to make this rectangle have a construction arc around it. That. And then you can also just select different lines to be construction lines. Do this quickly by pressing the Q button, and if you hover over any of these, they'll show the shortcut key. So for example, the line tool is the L key and the corner rectangle tool is the G key. So there's also the dimension tool, which allows you to dimension different lengths and diameters and radiuses. For example, this might be 45 millimeters. This one might be 50 millimeters. Circle would have a diameter of 50 millimeters, and there's a lot of locking tools. So these basically lock your geometry features into certain kind of constraints. So this one is how you put a point on a line. This is how you create 2 circles with the same center point. and this is the parallel line. So a lot of these features will come up automatically when you hover over something. For example, if I select center point again, like this will show up as this and this being concentric. So then to accept the sketch, you press the tick, and if you don't want the sketch, you can press the cross, so you cancel all the changes you've made. So now we have the extrude tool, which is the most basic of the 3D modeling set, and you just select all the sketch regions you want or a whole sketch. So as you can see here, lines can't actually be extruded. You have to have 2D objects, and they have to be closed so that you can't have an open-ended rectangle, for example. So you can do blinds where you just drag it a certain length. You can also do up to next, which doesn't actually work in this case, or up to face here. And this allows you to reverse the direction. So we're just going to explore some of the other features in later videos, and as well as different 3D modeling features. So now that we've looked at the extrude tool, we're just going to look at the fillet tool quickly. This is a really useful tool for getting smooth edges. So if I just select a few different lines, we can just create a 2mm fillet, and this just creates really smooth lines. Obviously, once you've created your different aerodynamic features, you can make them really smooth by using the fillet tool. Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe for more videos on F1 School's designing and graphic design.